helps Professor Corsini with the online procedure for the Italian Journal of Pure and Applied Mathematics.
Oh, you sent us.
Yeah, he sent us all the information regarding the journal. Okay, so.
Okay. Okay. Good afternoon. I am very happy to be here with you, and even if probably the argument is not algebra, but is something nice about informatic, information of technology, and it is a way to increase knowledge of yourself from the other persons around the world. Okay? So this is a lot of things I do here, and one is the online issue of the journal of Italian Journal of Pure Applied Mathematics. Okay, very fast. Sorry for it is probably due to the different operating system. That is Windows to Apple. So there could be some conversion problems. Oh, but that doesn't matter. It's search engine and digital eminence. What is it? How you can build this eminence. Then system of engagement. Systems of engagement is a very new argument, and it's a topic very strong because, you know, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, a lot of things. How they started? They started just to make you tell people what you think. That was the beginning. But companies thought that they can use these systems to engage customers. So it's something that can be related to the business and to the knowledge of your work. That's the concept. And that happens with search engine and digital eminence. So you increase the knowledge of yourself in the world using these systems. We say what are systems of engagement and social media, and then I will give you some suggestions on what you can do with your papers that are published. But you can do more than simply publish the paper, okay, with this possibility. Eminence. Eminence is something that it helps you to be known everywhere in the world. Okay? And you do something that distinguishes yourself among the others. And this can happen staying not only with your own area, but extending what you do also to other people. I am sure that when you talk about hypergroups, you don't think that other people can be interested. But this is wrong. Because if you divulge these things in the network, maybe you can also find people that say, okay, hypergroups, I would like to know what is it. And you can have more possibilities to be read and known for your work. Okay, this is an example. If you extend yourself to the other, what happens? For example, you Google yourself. And then, when you Google, you find, this is me, and what is the result? Look, it's not very clear, but 7,000 entries of me as an IBM. So this is Why? Because I did a lot of publications, and publications is not only publishing your work and the book, but is also if you write a blog and you publish articles of yourself, then it could be good for you. Okay? Just an example with your work. When you send to Professor Corsini or Stefano your research and your work, your paper, okay, then you will send the final version of the paper, and it is published. But did you tell people, for example, how did you think about the research? What was the first thing that you did to build the paper? This can be interesting for other people, and you can write in a blog your experience that took you to write the paper. It could be nice. Okay, this is me. I am graduated in mathematics in Messina, and I took my thesis about hyperfields and homomorphism with Professor Corsini. But unfortunately, the last year he had to move from Messina to Udine. So he gave me a very nice guy that was Professor De Maria, and I did my final discussion with De Maria. That unfortunately he died a lot of years ago, but I remember him always very well. In IBM, I work mainly with the IBM mainframe. The mainframe is the very big, the biggest operating system in the information of technology. Very big computer where thousands and thousands and thousands of people can connect to the same computer. And that is the strongness. And then I have also strong batch experience. That means all the information technology work that can be done without your digit anything. So you send to the machine, and all the night he works alone. That is batch. Okay, and this is with Professor Pier Giulio Cossini. I am the managing board chief of the journal that you know. Okay, let's start very quickly with system of engagement. As I tell you, we can distinguish between system of record and system of engagement. People think that information technology is a system of record. System of record is something that is always valid because the database with data, you provide service, putting data in the database. Transaction, the bank account make you take money with the bancomat. So it's a typical system of record. So what does it mean? It means that you push your knowledge to other people. Because if you put something in a database, then you put there, and then people will see that. So in a certain case, you tell people what you did for them. System of engagement is a collaboration that is something new because you use social media and all possible mechanisms of knowledge to make other pull your knowledge. So you publish a blog, you write an article, people have to go and read your article. And then in this way you build your knowledge around the world. So there's traditional approach and the new approach. Okay, so this is something that you will find in the presentation between differences between system of operator and system of engagement that I already told you. And this is something that belongs to system of engagement, mobile, social media, security, and a lot of things that are available for you to use. Okay, this is nice because this is an example of how you can build with social media your reputation. Let's go. I don't show all the movie, but it's just to let you understand. These people were not completely known. Yes, we can finish? Okay. Just other 2 minutes. This guy invented a way to use the piano in a different way. This is something that was completely new. Nobody thought before about it. But they found very difficult to divulge that. So the first thing they did is they put the video on YouTube. And if you see now how many people clicked on the video, it's huge, very big. So, after that, these guys were contacted by disco and by spectacles and all type, and they go around the world to show this. But before, without YouTube, completely failed. Okay? Yes. Okay. Okay, that's the sense of the use of social media to build a reputation. After you build a reputation, then people say, see, look to what you did, and then they will engage you. System of engagement. Okay. Okay. With the journal Mathematics, Italian Journal for Mathematics, we just tried to start the Twitter account. And for the moment, for example, we use the account to give news about Professor Corsini, new journal issues, editorial board members, so every time a new editorial board member is inside, then it comes in Twitter. Events looked at, and we just put about the event, and interactions. So this is an example of how we can use Twitter, but for the moment the Twitter account is just to inform. In order to make it a little more interesting, then we should subscribe and then start discussion about your papers, what is new, what are you thinking, and a lot of things that you can share. Okay, this is the EJPAM Italy is the Twitter account of this tweet page. Okay, now how social media relate to technical eminence? Okay, for example, journal articles, and you can publish online both journal, as in case of your journals of mathematics around the world, but also writing blogs, articles about what you think, what you normally do in your work. Then you can tweet your thoughts, discuss your thoughts in LinkedIn. I don't know if you know about LinkedIn. And you can become valuable online using social media. Social Media 101 is the acronym to represent how social media helps not exactly in normal thoughts of people, but also in your work and in customers' work and in companies' work. It's a business way to use social media. We have Twitter, I told you, and Twitter is something that is quick. When you write a tweet, it's only 140 characters. So, in 140 characters, you have to tell everything that you are thinking. And this is good because, can you imagine, I am a person that goes to something that you wrote. If I saw da 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 da, then I am much more nice to read because it's short. So I don't lose much time. But I remember. So one thing using Twitter is sending very fast message that can be remembered by people. That is the scope of it. LinkedIn is different because LinkedIn is a typical social media for companies and groups, universities. So here you start discussions. It's like a very big forum done by everybody belonging to an organization. Then, okay, Facebook, you know about Facebook, but also Facebook can be used for business and work scope. Then other, Google Plus, YouTube. YouTube is very important. I showed you before why it can be important. And probably this presentation will go on YouTube. And my wife is done doing that. Blog is the way to document things that are related to your work, but more personal than the content of the work. That is blogging. So, for example, as I told you before, you write a paper, but in the paper is not written how to reach the result. It could be nice for people, to read how to read, you reach to the result. And this is, you can do with the blog. Okay, you see this. This is every 60 seconds, you see how many thousands of people is connected to every social network. That is important. That's why the social network is important for make and build your reputation. Okay. Twitter, there are a lot of people, 80 million people every month. Okay. Then LinkedIn, a lot of people. Facebook also, YouTube, and then it's something that you have to do for social media. Okay, these are suggestions. For example, if you write a blog and you want people to read your blog, you have to comment to other blogs. Otherwise, people don't see you and the comment will not come. Like concise and engaging. That means you speak and you have to, in the written things, you have to conquer people. Okay, and then there are also some tricks. For example, in Twitter you have 140 characters, but if you put a website with the original length, it doesn't fit. So there are in the network some tools that helps you to make short website with the same content. Okay. And then you can use webcasts for talk all the world about it and type them up. Okay, here you will find suggestions you will read in documentation. Okay, last argument, IBM Academy of Technology. This presentation is also sponsored by the IBM Academy of Technology. The IBM Academy of Technology is an IBM worldwide organization that includes a selection of the main and most eminent technicians in IBM. And I am one member of the organization. The Academy of Technology works with a lot of themes and information, and there are identified arguments that are on the top in the business. And then the Academy works and makes research on those arguments. Last thing, this week are the argument for 2014, just a couple of examples. I know in universities, analytics is a very big, nice argument to research. Cloud computing, mobile computing, system of engagement, you can see a lot of that. The IBM Academy of Technology collaborates with universities. So if you are interested to collaborate with the IBM Academy of Technology in your university, and also as a single person, you can call me and write me an email, and we can find an argument where you can collaborate with IBM. And it will be published worldwide. Okay? So it's a very nice opportunity to take. Okay. Thanks. This you can see all my accounts, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, a lot of things. As an IBM Academy of Technology member, I have to also do these things, and it's nice because I can exploit and make myself to be known. The 7,000 results is also due to words. There you can see 2 books that you can read, and in those books there are suggestions on how you can use social media for increasing yourself. Okay, I would like to thank this guy, Amanda Benedini. She is from US, and she is a very young talent because she is very curious, and that's why she now is responsible of all social media marketing worldwide. Okay. And she helped me with this presentation. Then there is a social media business team, residency team, and the IBM Academy of Technology. You can follow on Twitter. So this means if you find something interesting for you, for your university and your work, then you can also retweet and respond